Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the life of Donald John Trump. Born on June 14, 1946, at Jamaica Hospital in Queens, New York City, Donald Trump was the fourth child of Fred Trump and Mary and McLeod Trump. Trump grew up alongside older siblings Mary Ann, Fred Jr., and Elizabeth, as well as younger brother Robert in the Jamaica Estates neighborhood of Queens. He attended the private Q Forest School from kindergarten through 7th grade. Trump also participated in Sunday school and was confirmed in 1959 at the First Presbyterian Church in Jamaica, Queens. At the age of 13, he enrolled at the New York Military Academy, a private boarding school. In 1964, he began his studies at Fordham University. 2 years later, he transferred to the Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, earning a Bachelor of Science in Economics in May 1968. In 2015, Trump's lawyer Michael Cohen threatened legal action against Trump's alma maters, high school, and the College Board to prevent the release of Trump's academic records. During his college years, Trump secured 4 student draft deferments during the Vietnam War. In 1966, he was deemed fit for military service following a medical examination. By July 1968, a local draft board classified him as eligible to serve. However, in October 1968, he received a 1Y classification, a conditional medical deferment, and in 1972, he was reclassified as 4F due to bone spurs, permanently disqualifying him. In 1977, Trump married Czech model Ivana Zelníková. Together, they had 3 children: Donald Jr., born 1977, Ivanka, 1981, and Eric, 1984. The couple divorced in 1990, following Trump's affair with actress Marla Maples. Trump and Maples married in 1993 but divorced in 1999. They share one daughter, Tiffany, born 1993, who was primarily raised by Marla in California. In 2005, Trump married Slovenian model Melania Naus. They have one son, Baron, born 2006. During the 1970s, Trump's parents joined the Marble Collegiate Church, affiliated with the Reformed Church in America. In 2015, the church stated that Trump was not actively involved. In 2019, he appointed televangelist Paula White as his personal pastor to the White House Office of Public Liaison. In 2020, he publicly identified as a non-denominational Christian. Trump claims to have never consumed alcohol, smoked cigarettes, or used drugs. He typically sleeps about 4 or 5 hours per night. Trump considers golf his primary form of exercise, though he typically rides in a cart rather than walking the course. He views exercise as a waste of energy, believing that the body operates like a battery with a finite amount of energy depleted by physical activity. In 2015, Trump's campaign released a letter from his longtime personal physician, Harold Bornstein, asserting that Trump would be the healthiest individual ever elected to the presidency. In 2018, Bornstein revealed that Trump had dictated the letter's contents and that 3 of Trump's associates had seized his medical records during a raid on the doctor's office in February 2017. Trump won the 2016 presidential election as the Republican Party nominee, defeating Democratic Party nominee Hillary Clinton despite losing the popular vote. A special counsel investigation confirmed Russian interference in the election favoring Trump. During the campaign, his political positions were described as populist, protectionist, isolationist, and nationalist. His election and policies sparked numerous protests. He remains the only U.S. president without prior military or government experience. Trump promoted conspiracy theories and made numerous false and misleading statements during his campaigns and presidency, which was unprecedented in American politics. Many of his remarks and actions have been criticized as racially divisive, racist, and misogynistic. As president, Trump enacted a travel ban on citizens from several Muslim-majority countries, redirected military funding to construct a wall on the U.S. Mexico border, and implemented a policy of family separation. He rolled back over 100 environmental policies and regulations, weakening environmental protections. Trump signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017, reducing taxes and eliminating the individual health insurance mandate penalty of the Affordable Care Act. He appointed Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett to the U.S. Supreme Court. Trump responded slowly to the COVID-19 pandemic, often contradicting health officials' recommendations exerting political pressure on testing efforts and spreading misinformation about improving treatments. He initiated a trade conflict with China and withdrew the U.S. from the proposed Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement, the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, and the Iran nuclear deal. Trump met with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un 3 times, but made no progress on denuclearization. Trump holds the distinction of being the only U.S. president impeached twice. First in 2019 for abuse of power and obstruction of Congress after pressuring Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden, and again in 2021 for incitement of insurrection. In both cases, the Senate acquitted him. After losing the 2020 presidential election to Biden, Trump refused to concede, falsely alleging widespread electoral fraud and attempting to overturn the results. On January 6, 2021, he encouraged his supporters to march to the U.S. Capitol, resulting in a violent attack by some of them. Scholars and historians rank Trump as one of the poorest presidents in American history. Since leaving office, Trump has maintained a significant influence within the Republican Party and is the presumptive nominee for the 2024 presidential election. In May 2024, a jury in New York found Trump guilty on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records related to a hush money payment to Stormy Daniels in an effort to influence the 2016 election, marking him as the first former U.S. president convicted of a crime. He faces indictment in 3 other jurisdictions on 54 additional felony charges related to mishandling classified documents and efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. In civil cases, Trump has been found liable for sexual abuse and defamation in 2023, as well as defamation and financial fraud in 2024. In July 2024, he survived an assassination attempt at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us today. Please remember to subscribe for more content. We look forward to seeing you in our next video, and thank you for watching.